It's too cold to start planting outside, but it's the perfect time of year to invest in a couple of houseplants. And Carly Wood with the Garden Spot says houseplants are actually kind of having a moment in the world of hip home decor. She's agreed to share some of her favorites with us. It's great to have you, great to meet you.
Thanks.
So why the sudden re-interest in hip houseplants?
You know what? I don't know. I just think people, it's kind of like a feng shui thing, and people are into the organic look in your home.
Yeah.
And these are all simple to take care of.
Well, you hit the nail on the head there, because I think a lot of people, myself included, just are afraid I'll buy it and I'll kill it. But you say these are really sustainable. Even the black thumb out there can probably pull this off.
So I didn't, you'll notice in my list of plants, I didn't put a fiddle leaf fig in there.
I did notice that, because they're popular.
Yes, and they're so beautiful, but they are a little bit finicky. So maybe start with something that's a little bit easier first, until you get your confidence up.
Build your muscle, gain that confidence. These are all gorgeous. They almost look fake. I mean, they're that stunning. So they would add that texture you talked about, and definitely that bright, happy pop of green. Let's move over here. First on your list is the money tree.
Yep. So
Give it to me.
So this is the money tree.
Yeah.
And it is a good luck symbol with feng shui. So when you're shopping for a money tree, you want to look for one that has an odd number of stems. You don't want even, because that will bring not good luck.
Oh, okay. So count the stems.
Yes. If you tend to overwater houseplants, the money tree is a great one.
Okay.
Because it can handle a little bit more water.
If you're extra generous with the watering can.
Yes.
I like the vibrancy of the leaves. I mean, it's a really bold, happy green.
Yeah. Yep.
That's about as technical as my plant pocket. I like the happiness color of the leaves. All right, next this is called a snake plant.
Yep, Sansevieria or snake plant. And there's tons of different kinds. There's different leaf colors, foliage, heights. This one is also a Sansevieria, but it's a Cylindrica.
This looks dangerous.
Yeah.
So
it's got a different look.
Yeah.
But Sansevieria is it's a succulent. Just, it doesn't really look like one that you'd think, but it's got a thick waxy leaf, so it can handle low water. It likes to be a little bit pot bound. So if you're like a 2-week vacationer and you're gone a lot, or you forget about your plants, this is a great plant to have.
Are these a tabletop sort of a plant, or will these get big?
You can get big, like they'll get really tall. You can put them in baskets on the floor.
Okay.
You can put them in something tall, whatever suits your space.
Okay, this one fits in the it almost looks fake category. What is this?
So that's a ZZ plant.
ZZ plants.
And it is like probably the #1 like easy plant you can plant in your home.
Sign me up for this then.
Yep. So if you forget about your plant for like a year, it would probably still be alive.
It has a really pretty glossy sheen.
Yep.
What kind of light source does this need?
This one can handle kind of anything.
Okay.
Just as long, I mean, you can have bright light, low light. You just don't want it to be in direct sunlight. It might get a little leaf burn.
This one surprised me, cacti. I mean, it works for kind of a rustic, maybe farm ranch style, but you say these are pulling into all sorts of different home decor styles.
Yes, yes. Cactus is great if you have a good sunny or really bright location.
Okay.
And they're super low water. The thing with a cactus is you want to water them less in the winter because they're kind of dormant, and then more in the summer. But still like a couple times a month.
Got it. We've been loving succulents for a while. One thing that surprised me is just how long that love has lasted. I mean, they first came into the scene a couple years ago, and we're still pretty obsessed with these little plants.
Yep, and it's same thing. They're like a cactus, super easy to take care of, and I mean, you can't go wrong. As long as you've got some good light. They won't like a dark condition.
This is kind of a newer idea to my brain anyway. Aloe, tell me about this plant and why it's good for the house setting.
Just the same thing where it's easy to take care of, but it's medicinal, so you can use it.
You can
break it open and use the aloe vera out of it.
Right.
Rub on your skin.
Look at the cool shape, too. It almost has an architecture to it in a way, the way that it moves and kind of forms. Jade made your list?
Yeah, so this is jade up here. And jade it's also a succulent, but it's given, you can give it for good luck, friendship, or prosperity.
Oh, sweet.
So it's, it means something.
Look at the thickness.
And jade can last forever. I mean, you could have this in your house for 40 years, and they just get bigger, but very slowly.
Really? So over the course of a year, how big will they get?
Oh, you probably won't notice much of a difference.
Over a year. Okay, so slow growing, but they will, 40 years?
Yeah, and they kind of look more like woody, like trunkish at the bottoms.
That's a relationship.
Yeah.
That's a commitment.
Yes.
All right, this one stole our heart just because of obviously the bold kind of tropical color palette. Tell me about this.
A bromeliad. So, and like you said, it's a tropical plant. The thing that's nice about them is they have color. So if you like color, this is something that can add color, and this will stay for quite a while before it dies down. Then you would just cut it out, and then a new one will grow up.
So pretty.
So super easy. This one likes a little more light though. So if you have
Are you having to repot these and change out the soil?
You will eventually.
Like after 40 years?
Yeah. And it depends on the plant, how fast it grows. Some like to be pot bound more than others.
Okay. Is this the dragon tree?
Yep, so this is a dragon tree. This is if you want a tree in your home and you want to start with something that's not hard to take care of.
Look how cool this is.
Yeah, so it's easy to take care of, and this also can take all different kinds of lighting conditions, so it's good for a variety of homes.
And kind of fills in. There's volume to it, so the empty corner of your home or space in your living room that kind of needs that.
So if you want to try this first before you try the fiddle leaf fig.
Okay, that would be definitely your beginner step.
Yes.
All right, air plants are kind of funky, kind of cool.
Yes, and this is kind of, I feel like this is a rising trend. They're really fun and they're super easy. They're a plant that doesn't need any soil. So they have the little just roots. And all you do, so I've got some moss here and I've just stuck it into, this is a cholla wood.
Okay, it's cool.
You can use grape, you can use cocoa pod, and you basically just set them on there.
Where are you finding these wood sources?
So everything I have today that I brought with me is from J&J Nursery in Layton.
Okay.
But you can find stuff on Amazon too. They have, this is E6000 and it's a plant-safe glue.
Oh.
So if you want to glue some cute little air plants on like a log to set on a side table or something, you would just glue it on.
That'll hold and not harm.
Yep. And these are, you mist them maybe a couple times a week with just like a little squirt bottle, and that's it. If you get one and it starts looking like brown and it's not looking too good, you can put it in water and let it soak for a couple hours.
Rehydrate it.
Yep. So it's super, super simple.
I think there's a running theme, which we're grateful for, which is simple and low maintenance, and we love each and every one of them in terms of their aesthetic appeal as well. So thanks for the ideas. Hip houseplants, there you have it. And you're going to be posting the complete list on your website?
Yes. So it's thegardenspotblog.com.
What else can we find from you there?
So I do recipes. I do gluten-free recipes, and then all things plants.
Houseplants, they're the thing.
Yep.
Thank you so much. We appreciate the ideas.